everybody. Hi, Axel. Do you like Mexican food? In our house, we really like it. I don't cook very much of it. It's sort of kind of labor and ingredient intensive, but I have the day off. It's President's Day, so I'm going to make one of our favorites. It's pork al pastor, and it is a pork marinated in a bunch of chilies and spices, and then we're going to sear it and serve it with grilled pineapple on tacos. It's wonderful. We'll make a fresh tomatillo sauce out of the tomatillos, onion, and small jalapeno and cilantro. So the first thing that we have to do is get our chilies ready. I bought a fresh green Anaheim chili. It's one of those nice long bright ones that you see in the store. They're pretty common. I would imagine you can get them anywhere. I wanted to roast them first, actually broil them, so that we can get the skins off. So I put it under the broiler. I just flattened it out, put it under the broiler, and see how it got nice and charred? You drop it into a plastic bag, just like your school lunch bag, your sandwich bag. And you're going to seal that up and let the steam off the peel, the edges. So we're going to just leave that in there for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, I also have these dried red chilies. This is how they come in the store, all nice and dried. You can hear them. What you do with that is you soak them in boiling water for maybe another 5 to 10 minutes, and they will rehydrate. What I like to do is peel the tops off. So you take the stem. There's seeds in there, so you just want to rinse the seeds out, put it right back in the water, rinse them out. There we go. And then the soft inside of the chili, we're really just going to scrape right out so that it becomes just a little bit of a chili mat, just nice and soft without the hard exterior. You may want to soak, if you need 2 chilies, soak 3 or 4, because you may not be able to get as much as you'd like off of the skin. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do, is just scrape that right off. I'm going to use a little sharp knife, but you'll end up with some of the chili. Can you see how I'm scraping this off? And all that's left is just the little outer edge of the shell of that chili, and I'm getting some really nice flesh here. And if you soak it long enough, 10 minutes or so, this is not a difficult process, but I think it's overall the effect is better for your cooking. Okay, we're going to take the chilies out of the bag, and again we're going to peel off this charred outer skin, and we're going to be left with a nice piece of chili. Just add that right to the pile here. Now that we've prepped our chilies, we do have the adobo chili here, not adobo, I'm sorry, pastillo chili, and then the Anaheim chilies. I have a pretty big slice of fresh pineapple that I cut into some chunks, 4 cloves, whole cloves of garlic, and a half of a white onion. I'm going to put all of this in the food processor. Along with that, I do have a jar of adobo sauce. I don't, it's just easy for me to buy it here because we have lots of places to get good Mexican ingredients. But remember that the oil does rise to the top, so you want to get the good adobo down at the bottom. I got about a tablespoon. See that? Looks kind of yucky, but try not to drip it on the floor. Okay, that's in. And then I have some New Mexico powdered chili powder, salt, that's about a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of the New Mexico chili powder, about a teaspoon of oregano, and a half teaspoon of paprika. It's all going to go right into the food processor. My regular casserole dish with a lid. I have seasoned salt and pepper on boneless pork ribs, okay? I'm going to just put those in here. That's a big fatty one. And then this marinade that all those ingredients that we ground up, we're going to put those in here, and I need a spoon. And we're going to just cover the meat with it. Just like that. That's all in there. I'm going to put a cinnamon stick. I'm going to sort of bury that right in. Okay. This is going to go into the oven, and I'm going to cook it at a low heat. Yeah, at 350 to start, but I'm going to turn it down probably to 300. And we're going to just let it cook until the meat gets nice and infused. And then we'll take them out, and I'll show you what to do after that. I took the pork ribs out of the oven. They were in for about, I think they were in it for about 2 hours at about 325. So I've sliced up some more pineapple. I peeled and sliced the pineapple and the pork ribs, and they look fantastic. I'm going to put them over here. And we are going to grill the pineapple, and we're going to grill these pork ribs. Just like that. Oh, look how gorgeous they are. And the sauce tastes great. So we're just going to grill them. They don't need to cook on the grill. Obviously, they're already cooked. What we want to do is get a nice char going on them. And the same thing with the pineapples. We want to char them on the edges and cook them a little bit so that we're going to use them. We'll chop them up, and we will put them on top of the tacos when we're done. So we're going to put that aside because it's going to go to the grill. Here, you ever seen a tomatillo? They're like little husked green tomatoes. So you take the husks off. They're kind of sticky, funny feeling, but you take the husks off. Then we're going to chop them up. Well, we'll try a different one here. There we go. That's one comes up. So this is what they look like. Well, we're going to chop up some jalapeno peppers. These are really, really hot. A nice white sweet onion. And I am going to add, because I have them, I'm going to add just some texture and color. I'm going to probably take one orange, one yellow, one red, one out of here. And chop all those up with some spices. We're going to finish it off with some cilantro and make salsa. Tomatillos in the saucepan. I had 4 medium-sized ones, one kind of small one, but so we had 5 altogether. Jalapeno peppers, really hot. Take the seeds out. Just take the whole insides out and cut them right out. Cut up your jalapeno, small dice. All right, I have 1 pepper. Then honestly, that's probably going to be hot enough for us. Onion. We cut the onion in half. I only want to put half in the salsa because I'm going to use the other half to put on top when we make the taco parts. Okay, that's going to go in the pot. Like that. All right. Lime juice. I'm going to save the other lime. I've got a couple more. I'm going to save those limes because lime will, it adds, you know, a nice bright flavor, but also it takes the heat away. So if it's too hot, if you're eating something that's too spicy, put some lime juice on it. Set that on the stove. I forgot the garlic. There we go. Okay, we are going to use white corn tortillas with our tacos al pastor, which are out on the grill right now. So I'm going to put them in hot water. It's not real hot, it's just a little bit warm. But then I'm going to put them right into a hot pan. Turn them. There we go. And then on a plate, and we cover them. Okay? Over here we have grilled pineapple, which I've cut up into some chunks, and some grilled peppers. Chopped white onion. This salsa verde. It's beautiful, isn't it? Some limes, cilantro, and some of the meat. This isn't all the meat that we had, but this is some of it. We took it off the grill, so it's got some nice char on it. And we have, whoop, our tortillas. So I'm going to show you how to make one of the tacos. Take your tortilla, put a little bit of the meat on it, just like that. Some cilantro, onion, and of course the pineapple. Gives it some sweetness. I'll finish it off with a little bit of the salsa. Look at that, isn't that great? A little lime for tartness and to cut the heat if it's too hot for you. And there you go. That beautiful taco. Ooh, okay. We are ready to eat. Hope you guys have a great night. And we'll talk to you soon. Night, Axel.